we're going to welcome next the Josie Music Awards Artist of the Year. I'm pointing the camera right in his face. Extreme close-up time.
He's used to it by this point.
Yes, exactly. Multi-genre, and what a great honor to come home with. Coming up next, we have Taylor Hernly. Let's give him a round of applause. Hi, Taylor. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. How you doing?
You have traveled from Indiana to get here, or were you in another location?
Yeah, I was from Indiana. Yeah.
Okay.
I came from Indiana.
And I think you were just at the Chevy Chase Inn, last weekend?
Yeah, last weekend. It was funny because I accidentally plugged it in on my GPS instead of here. So
That's how many times he comes here.
Yeah.
And what do you like about Chevy Chase Inn? They seem to love you.
Well, they help pay my bills and they're really nice to me. And yeah, Martha, the owner, she's a saint. I mean, they love me there, and it's a noisy bar, but I love playing there. Nobody ever gives me grief too.
And he plays the 10 to 1 shift most typically, right?
Yep.
I just love it. And where are some other places that you've enjoyed playing around in Kentucky?
Well, I used to play at the Bluegrass Barrel House a lot. I haven't really played too many places, right? We're making full band's making their debut at the Manchester Music Hall though in December, so we're looking forward to that.
Well, awesome. I've been wanting to connect you and Sam together for a while, and I'm so glad you're in the studio together today because you also have a very inspirational story that's led you to where you're at in your music as well. Would you like to share that with us?
Sure. When I was 6 months old, I came to live with my grandparents, and I was adopted by them about 6 months old. And
Thank you.
and then after that, I kind of lived with them after I was adopted, and they gave me a new chance at life because my other family wasn't too, kind. And then they almost lost me for a little bit. I was an alcoholic for about 2 years, and then I got sober, and it's been kind of a slow uphill thing since then with this music thing, but it's been a cool ride, so.
Well, you're one of the most humble and gracious artists that we all know. And I know it's sometimes hard to articulate what all this has meant to you in the last few weeks, but could you try? What has being on the stage of the Grand Ole Opry meant to you? And maybe talk about the story about when they called your name.
Oh, well, I was just glad because a lot of people came down and a lot of people were cheering for me. I was glad that I could bring home something for them. That was more about them than it was me. That's why we had a hometown show 2 weeks later, because I wanted everybody to come out, and it was really cool, and it was really overwhelming for a while. I didn't think I was gonna I was nominated for like 5. I don't remember. I think it was 5 or something, and I was.
Who did that for you?
I know, right? Thank you, Renee. Yeah. But I was kind of just me and my bass player. We came down. We were just kind of sitting there, and I thought it was done with. I was like, well, at least I got to finally come here and see the Opry and all this. This was fun. And my bass player's like, I hope you have your shoes tied because you're going to win this next one. I'm like, no, I'm not. Oh, I have one more? And he's like, yeah, you got one more. I was like, well, we ain't going to definitely win this one.
There was 20 people in his category.
Wow.
Yeah, and we ended up winning it, and I got up and said probably the most awkward speech known to man, but everybody seemed to dig it, so I was...
I loved it. I loved that the first thing out of your mouth was, well, this is my first time at the Grand Ole Opry. What a thing to say and to be where you was at the Grand Ole Opry. To be the first time there, you're standing on the stage. It's not like your first time there was to go watch a show.
Yeah.
You were there receiving an award, man. It was an incredible speech. So you didn't rehearse that?
No, that was...
You didn't have it on your arm?
Anxiety-filled, I was spitting out what I could to get off the stage before a panic attack kicked in.
And you had a big crowd that followed you to watch you at the Josie Music Awards. Who were some of the people that came to watch?
So my grandparents and my bass player came, and then I play at this little town in Indiana called Friendship. We actually headlined the festival of it this year, and pretty much about 15 of them from Friendship, Indiana came out. They all bought a ticket and everything, and they even bought us a steak dinner when we got there. But yeah, they all came out to support us, and they about lost their minds when they were. Yeah.
Sounds like a friendly place.
So
Yeah,
wonderful.
yeah. Friendship is full of friendly people. It lives up to the name.
Well, Taylor, I think I know the answer to this question, but what are you going to bring to the musical Thanksgiving table for us here on Overtones Live and Off the Cuff?
Oh, I'll go ahead and play Sidewalk.
Awesome.
Sidewalk Preacher. I know you like to hear it.
Yes,
so.
I sure do. Here is Taylor Hernly with Sidewalk Preacher.
Something lies inside my dreams, and I don't care about the world outside. An ugly guy, anxiety, blackjack, whiskey, and suicide. I don't even know why you walked out the door, but the wind won't stop blowing, 'cause you don't love me anymore. A woman's lies crucify, makes me lie in a comatose, and so I'll try to learn to fly, go buy some drugs and overdose. The devil's down for the road that I've been walking, and I can hear him through the tiles in my room steady talking. And I'm looking for a sidewalk preacher, and I'm looking for a good way out, and I'm looking for a reason to leave her, and I'm looking for a reason between you and me. Here I go, piece of trash, I'm talking to this latest past. All this time being alone, I'm chasing ghosts, still coming in last. I don't even know why I try anymore. It's just a form of dying. I'm waking up on the floor. Ballroom sides, neon lights, depression hits. I'm drunk again. I'm pretty cool when I'm all alone, but I'm tired of your charity. Checking out the scratches on the bathroom wall, ignoring my phone unless my demons try to call. And I'm looking for a sidewalk preacher, and I'm looking for a good way out, and I'm looking for a reason to leave her, and I'm looking for a reason between you and me. And I'm looking for a sidewalk preacher, and I'm looking for a good way out, and I'm looking for a reason to leave her, and I'm looking for a reason between you and me.
Outstanding. Taylor, thank you so much.